Gary Bella wants to get it right. Yeah, it's your man's and up. It's your man's and up.
Let's talk about Dave Chappelle.
All right.
There was a short special that came out on YouTube, and Dave basically addressed the backlash that he received with his comedy special. What was it called? The Closer?
The Closer, yes.
What do you, let me ask you something.
Yo, ask me.
You personally.
Me personally.
If something happened, right, and your brand was on the line, and you said something that got a lot of people upset, would you backtrack on what you said, even though you believed in what you said? Like, even though you felt like what you said was your truth, would you backtrack to protect your brand?
If whatever I said was my truth, I'll just try to figure out a way for us to have a conversation where we both agree to disagree, and we can move on.
Gus is the king and not answering the question.
Yes.
The king.
What? I didn't answer the question?
The top dodger.
So all right, in this culture, right?
Yeah.
In this cancel culture, there's no happy medium. It's either you backtrack on what you say. It's only one side that usually wins.
Well, we never heard a situation where people come and sit together and have like a forum discussion. We usually see one person apologize, another person stands on their own. So
because nobody really wants to have that conversation. Because they just want to be upset.
Well, it's not even the one party is upset and the other party is like, well, I feel how I feel, and they only feel like they have to apologize because they're gonna lose money.
Right.
So Dave Chappelle's the first person who's like, all right, like.
No, Kevin Hart with the Oscar.
You're right. He did, but his stuff wasn't in the moment. It happened in the past, and it was brought to light. Dave Chappelle stuff happened as it came out. So, I mean, you're right. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. But yeah, I guess. I mean, we don't see a lot of people have sit down conversations because I feel like that's the best way because you put two people on the spot, the people, one group that's mad and another group that feels how they feel, so you can let people have the conversation in front of everybody, so people can make their own judgment instead of just going back and forth through social media.
Right, but that's going off the pretense that people actually want to solve the problem, and I don't think people do. I think people just want to be mad, and they want to be like, no, I don't like what you said. Cancel that guy. Fuck that guy. Get him out of here. But they don't really want to solve the problem. I don't think.
I mean, people don't want to solve the problem until you put the solution in front of them, right?
Even those people don't want to solve it.
Let's play this video. See what this
Joel Blake, what up?
Netflix. Well, it seems like I'm the only one that can't go to the office anymore. I want everyone in this audience to know that even though the media frames this, that it's me versus that community, that is not what it is. Do not blame the LGBTQ community for any of this shit. This has nothing to do with them. It's about corporate interests and what I can say and what I cannot say. To the transgender community, I am more than willing to give you an audience, but you will not summon me. I am not bending to anybody's demands.
That shit gave me chills when he said that shit. When I saw it for the first time.
And if you want to meet with me, I'd be more than willing to, but I have some conditions.
Yo, this part is funny actually.
First,
Wait, what happened?
I think I skipped forward a little bit. Yeah,
you must
it's all
come
good though.
to a place of my choosing and a time of my choosing. And thirdly, you must admit that Hannah Gadsby is not funny.
Who's that? I don't know.
I have no idea.
She's a
Shouts out to everybody that's here. We listen to Dave Chappelle at the moment.
Yo, it's so funny that you can hear people in the background more often on these like comedy specials. Like you literally can hear what they're saying, and sometimes the crowd just be so funny. Like, yeah, you right.
Yeah, nigga.
Why?
You know that shit.
Shit.
How do y'all feel about him taking his stand and standing his ground?
Personally, I can honestly say I'm proud. Like, you done seen a lot of people fold under that, go to, this might sound crazy, LGBT classes, go to try to learn about the community and, just not standing on, on certain things, which is understandable because if you're wrong, you're wrong. But for him to realize that what I did wasn't for you to be offended, it was more so to shine light on the situation. And the fact that I shined that light and you missed all the messages and was just ready to get offended and now want to try to shut me down, I'm not going for it.
In the video, he said it's not about that group. It's really about corporate interests.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, which, you know, they found they testing the energy and they kind of trying to do something to please the audience.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
But
He's listening.
yeah.
You listening?
no, I'm saying what was going through my mind just now was like, yo, it is refreshing. Like he's standing his ground. That's totally refreshing. Like, cause you don't see that a lot anymore.
Right.
To close it out, right? All I wanted to say was, like I said, I'm proud for Dave Chappelle standing up for himself. I feel like there's a conversation to be had. I feel like, is there a place for cancel culture? For certain things, yes. Does everything need to be canceled? No. Does it need to be more understanding on both sides? Absolutely. And I do.
Oh, my bad.
I do feel that corporations do pander to what's popular, of course, to save their interest.
Yeah.
But what you're doing is now coddling certain situations instead of having the conversation and broadening the horizon, to say that. To broaden the conversation, to have this conversation so both sides have an understanding. Why are you about to laugh? I want to know.
Who?
No, I'm not laughing.
I was
thinking.
just looking at him. He did not look like he was about to laugh.
I was
He
thinking.
did. He did.
I'm thinking.
Well,
thinking.
anyway, so I just want to
Nah, I agree. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you.
Shit.
What if we get canceled?
Shit. I think cancellation is just a state of mind, you know.
Ooh, I like that.
Because if
Very
you're
cute tip.
independent, then who can cancel you? We independent. Who can cancel you?
I was watching this random YouTuber and he was saying that he goes crazy on Twitter just so that people will go off on him to show people that if you get canceled in Twitter, you don't get canceled in real life. Like your life still goes on, but people make this big deal about like Twitter and you getting, you know. But if your brand is on the line, I can understand because that's your money. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's your bread and butter.
You only got to worry about cancellation. Cancellation is really like Dave Chappelle just said, it's all about corporate interests. So cancellation is really like, yo, it's just getting fired from your sponsorships possibly, or the people that do business with you that got money into you. They may let you go because it's like, oh, you making our brand look bad. So we're letting you go.
Yo, One Eye Skull said you gotta have something big to be canceled. LOL. Throwing shots. Throwing shots.
Gut shake, Kyrie Bella Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your man's and up. It's your man's and up.